and the hill. Yeah, that was a good story. Yeah, it was. It would have been great.
And scares the birds and a lot of the humans too. Especially if you're out in the countryside for a nice bike ride, thinking your own thoughts, away with the fairies. There we go, the Tuki Tuki Valley. And straight ahead of us is Tomato Peak. Now very shortly we're coming alongside Craggy Range. It's a beautiful spot. Pathways, and this is one of them going along here on the left hand side. It's spawned its own tourism industry. We get many people coming into the area just wanting to head off on the bike paths. Have a look at these cottages over here. They're called the Black Barna cottages. So if you feel like you want to get married soon, you can hire out the whole place. So you can have people sleeping there at the wedding. Back in the 70s. So somebody came up with the brilliant idea that it would be really good to trap the deer and start farming them, all the wild deer. They thought it would be quite lucrative. So helicopters went up in the air loaded with shooters. Now these shooters would have a gas-powered gun which contained a net. They'd flush out the deer from the forests. The shooter would fire the gun, which would net the deer. Then the shooter would leap out, tangle up the deer in the net, hook it onto the skids of the helicopter, grab hold of the net, and off they would all go. Needless to say, many young men lost their lives over that period, both helicopter pilots and shooters. In today's world of health and safety, it wouldn't even get a look in. But that's how the deer industry was started in New Zealand. It's quite beautiful. So you're going to have to look hard over your left shoulder. Somebody doesn't like heights. You can see the erosion there on the hillside. That's the sort of thing that happened with the cyclone. And then you get a lovely look out over the Hiratonga Plains. they don't touch the grapes because they're too tart at that stage. So it's a win-win situation for the farmer or for the grower. He gets the job done for nothing, gets a little bit of fertilizer spread around, and gets a Chardonnay infused Sunday roast. So they love to earn a few dollars, and there's plenty of free-flowing wine, especially at the end of the year, end of the season party, for the money that they earn. And then sometimes you'll catch sight of some poor person in the supermarket who looks a bit like a zombie. That will be the winemaker. And he'll be working 16-hour days, 7 days a week, to get that juice in the vats or the barrels or whatever. He does that for quite a few weeks, and it's full on. It was a mess. They had to be washed again, and if you blew your nose after you'd been outside, it was full of black gunk, so it's way better environmentally. The Clyde River. Many canoeists have really earned their stripes on this river. In fact, this lovely lady coming up here on the right is the spirit of Napier, and she represents, and the council have got to cherry pick a ladder and put it on her. And then we're coming up to the National Aquarium. It's rules and the safety of off-road. So there's everything here. There's the giveaway signs, the stop signs, everything you need for your safety. So you can learn to bike ride on the road safely. Stop signs. A lot of the kids think they're in America. Along here, this building used to be marine land. We had a couple of geriatric dolphins in here. They passed away at 36 and 37. We don't deal in live dolphin trade, so it's now a skate park. And there's a big competition on there at the moment between New Zealand and Australia. So it's a huge thing that we've managed to bring to Hawke's Bay. That's why there's so many kids there, and big kids. There's 6 lovely old buildings, all built by the same, designed by the same architect. And they survived the earthquake in 1931 because they're made of weatherboard, and the earth moves with the forces of the earth. The building moves with the forces of the earth, and then the flames that took out the rest of the city started. Our shops close at 5. This lovely old yellowy building on the left used to be the courthouse. It's just been sold to a local person who's going to turn it into a family home and bed and breakfast. And then we have the Hawke's Bay Club over on this other corner. And ladies, you might be interested to know that the Hawke's Bay Club last year finally decided to let women be members. A little bit behind the 8 ball. We were the first country in the world to give women the vote. It's taken a while. Now we're not far away from the port, so please, if you get out your 2 forms of ID, your ship's ID and also photographic ID.
It's been a windy day today. Napier, I love Napier. Just a nice place to go around. Went out to the honey place where they have this delicious honey induced ice cream, and the chocolate museum, which we've been to before. Changed a lot because of the cyclone they had a year ago. They were really only just opened back up. Took them 8 months, they were closed. But yeah, now we're leaving Napier and heading to Wellington. And at Wellington we'll go to Vita Workshop, which will be nice. Might actually pick something up there. Look down to have a look at me. Come on, baby.
So we've already had one heat. Who was at heat number 1? Give me a cheer. Who wasn't there?
Yeah!
Who couldn't care and you just here for the drink?
Yeah!
No, we love doing the Voice of the Ocean. It's an incredible competition that we do. So we will be having our final on the very last sea day, and it will be in the marquee at 8:30 p.m. We've got the spinning chairs, we've got coaches in fact. I'll be hosting it, it's going to be a lot of fun. We've already notified our first heat winners, so they've already been notified, and we're going to have heat number 2 today. So, who are you on the cruise with?
Just solo.
You're by yourself, stage cruising by himself, we love that. Have you made many friends? Yes. You've got yourself a date over there.
You know, come with me. You are welcome. Let's make some noise. Living decent, loving free. Season ticket on a one-way ride. My friend leave me be. Taking everything in my stride. Don't need reason, don't need rhyme. Ain't nothing that I'd rather do. Going down, party time. My friends are gonna be there too. 1, 2, 3, I'm on the highway to hell. Not here.